Interestingly enough, Jin's W applies Muramana's on-hit damage, and so does every shot of his ultimate. Hello my fellow misfortunates, and welcome to another solo queue game on my Smurf account. Yes, Manamune Jhin, you heard that correctly. It's probably... I have played this for a couple games now, and it's better than I thought. But I couldn't upload any of these because of game ruining AFK players in either team. So, here we go again. And let's push for level 2. Yo. Alright. So, the real selling point of Manamune is obviously that it gives you an absurd amount of attack damage. Especially with Jin's passive, you multiply that. And the on-hit damage is not wasted either. You still apply it on your 4 auto attacks. And also on, as you saw, 2 of your 4 abilities. So, it's definitely a good item for 2400 gold, right? And the real thing is, Jin's early game is good, but his late game is very lackluster, and Muramana might patch this weakness. I should have probably just shot Janna. Heal. The wave's in an awkward spot for Elise. I'm not sure if she can do much here. Also, the real beauty about Manamune, you can just spam all your abilities as much as you want. It's so much control. Really? What a fail. By control I mean mainly wave control, right? Gives you very good rotations in the mid game because you can just push every wave instantly and then roam. Yeah, mid lane miss. Vayne has no heal, but I'm not sure if I can make use of that. We keep her low, which is good. Not quite enough. Alright, we got the Leah too. Ooh. Now that worked. Again, only possible because Vayne didn't have heal and I knew it. I need to back and buy. Alright, so as soon as we get Swifties, the matchup against Janna is also way easier because of her slow. First of all, let's grab this and boots. Yeah, getting the F-Sword here would be nice, but I want this late game insurance. And I really think it's good. I mean, Infinity Edge stacking Jhin is almost good, right? Because it's so much attack damage. And Infinity Edge stacking is basically you buy an 80 attack damage item with 25% crit for 3,400 golds. And here you buy an 80 attack damage item with 120 on hit and on ability damage for 2,400 gold, right? So it's just you save so much money. You can get other items so much earlier. Obviously with tier now I'm in a little bit of a power trough. So what I want to do is I want to push as much as possible and base as soon as possible. Obviously with all my spells enabled, I can push as much as I want to. No way they're going to stop me. One more wave and then I can get my item. Just tag them with W. Again, mana is not an issue at this point. Almost. Now I want to stay, of course. We also see the enemy jungler. Should be alright. Yeah, we forced them base first, which is even better. That ward, though. Get one more wave and then base. Yo, with infinite mana you can push so incredibly hard. Nah, I need to base, bro. Or else I'm going to miss my timings. I'm just waiting here for my boots. I don't think it's worth selling a control ward when it's just 30 gold. So we got Dragon, trading 2 for 1 against us. But I'm super strong right now. We should definitely be able to dominate bot lane with this. Infinite mana, and also we get somewhat a good amount of AD, right? It's obviously not amazing in the early game, but it definitely does its job good enough. And in the late game it's obviously amazing. I need to. Can't take too much damage here before we fight. 4 versus 3 right now. I definitely misplayed. My positioning was so bad against Vayne. Wasting my summoners. I want to farm until I can get BF sword. Decent damage. I cancelled my auto. Lilia's on her way. And I'm actually running low on mana right now. Because I'm spamming so much and I haven't stacked too hard. Also, I'm still missing 3 more Presence of Mind stacks. Lilia's still around. We shouldn't be. The Orianna tunnel visioned. Oh, that's risky. She's dead, right? Oh my god, I even get kill credit. I definitely take it. That allows me to snowball quite hard. Nice. Yeah, I'm so rich right now. And it's only getting better from here, right? Now I got 5 Presence of Mind stacks, which is 10 extra attack damage thanks to Manamune. And we're already halfway there. With the transformation. Obviously the transformation for Jhin is a less of a power spike than, for example, for Manamune Twitch or Manamune Misfortune. But it's a power spike nonetheless, and it still gives you the on-hit damage. But the main payoff is definitely the mana and the attack damage you get. I don't want to fight while Elise is doing dragon. It would be a little bit awkward. Nice. If you get an assist for dragon, you get an extra stack for Legend Bloodline. Easy dive. Vayne put herself against the tower, which made it very difficult for her to dodge my W. So much damage. Just throwing it out. Mana's not an issue, and ship damage is nice. Alright. I need to guess where she is, so might as well use it to wave clear. I should have based, but now it's... I already waited for too long, so I should clear an extra wave and then base. Again, not a difficult task for Jhin. Easy. The waves didn't even collide. The enemy wave was dead before my wave arrived. Raw attack damage and mana. Quite the good stats on Jhin, it seems. And yeah, now we got Rapid Fire Cannon, then probably Storm Razor and Static Shiv. But we can opt for different items. We could go for a last item, Last Whisper. Not sure. I think even against Garen, the raw attack damage from Static Shiv is still better. Also, the extra movement speed allows me to kite. Also, Ruran's Hurricane is an interesting consideration. Because you apply the mirror mana damage to all 3 bolts, right? It's probably still Troll though. Static Shiv's better. But yeah, Manamune 4 crit items boots. Seems viable. We're getting a visit. Rift Herald charges one more time, but we need to disengage here. It's too much. Yeah, they would have flanked us. We might even win a fight like this, but it's an unnecessary risk, and we don't get much payoff. Well, we would have gotten some payoff in taking this inhibitor, but it's just not worth the risk. All the shutdowns on our heads. Just insta-clear the wave with 2 spells and 1 auto. Farm looking good. Again, always place your traps where they would walk through auto-pathing. Maybe I should have aimed for Lilia. Can't help. Very awkward. I should have probably placed my control ward for vision, so I could kite. But I failed. Wow, I failed to kill her, really? Crazy. Yeah, I got too cocky there. Also, I misplayed. I thought I would crit shot her right away. But something was off. Either my auto attack timing, or I didn't realize how many bullets I really had left. And I still would have died to Vayne. I should not have taken that fight. It was a 1v2. I thought I could kill Orianna way more quickly. 427 AD right now. Almost transformed. Once we get this, the damage will just go up by so much. Jin's mana cost is quite low on all his basic spells, so you have more mana to trigger the Shock and Awe passive with. Can't take this. Not in a position to steal. Got the transformation. Again, now my W poke hurts even more, as it's a single target spell. Just take the tower. Push and rotate. Could have been better. If Manamune applied on Q, then that'd be so broken. Or Muramana, rather. Need to get my rapid fire cannon. It's quite important because it allows me to set up my own plays with W way more reliably. Not exactly sure if it's a good plan. Okay, we got it. Uncontestedly. Okay, now with extra crit, we will start dealing the real damage. 520 AD. How much on-it damage is this actually? It's 150-ish, right? 6%, 3% of 1,000 is 30. 60. Yeah, it's 120. A little bit more. Let's push. Oh, close. Got him. How are they going to defend this? Spoiler alert, they aren't. Some of them are respawning with Baron minions. They just die. Oh, I don't have my W ready. Yeah, Manamune Jhin. Definitely worth. This build is pretty streamlined, I think. You shouldn't deviate from this order too much if you try this out for yourselves. Also, the rune page, as long as Nimbus Cloak is not nerfed, is definitely the best. And if you want to see Manamune Misfortune, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.